Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe. In 2022, I'm sure a lot of you remember, I was having a huge issue with comments being disabled on a whole lot of my content, and oddly enough, I'm still having that issue in 2023. I reached out to Team YouTube support for more than half a year, probably close to a full year by the end of it all, trying to come up with a solution. I spent so much of my own personal time trying to find answers, trying to get the AI to just leave me alone, and in hopes of maybe providing information that could help those that code or whatever at YouTube to alleviate a lot of this where it is unnecessary on other creators that are just like myself, where their content's getting flagged for no reason. Because it's unfair. It quite literally feels like I'm being bullied. And it was a huge reason as to why in 2022 I didn't post nearly as much content, because I felt like, what's the point if I'm gonna post it and it's immediately gonna get hit? In 2023, I have decided to take it upon myself to not get upset, to not get emotionally involved. There's really no point when it is quite clearly out of my hands. It's out of my control. So instead, I am going to post my content because I know, as the creator and as the person before you, that I am following terms of service, community guidelines, and the newest COPPA policies to the best of my ability. I understand what they mean. I comprehend what they're all saying. And I know that I am following them. Have been since I started YouTube. I am just, at this point, just going to roll with the punches and continue doing what I do and have fun while I'm doing it and not get overly annoyed with it as best I can. It doesn't change the fact that it is a little, disheartening every time it happens, but I refuse to get as mad as I did last year about it. If you haven't already seen the video where I covered the emails that I had back and forth with Team YouTube support, or the information I managed to wheedle out of them, plus my own research on why comments being disabled is such a negative experience and just a huge headache for creators, I highly recommend you go give it a watch. As for the conclusion I was able to come up with during all of that interaction, is that if I, the creator, have a video where the comments are disabled and I, the creator, can still turn them on, Team YouTube looks at it as that's a you problem, not a them problem. Because you can do it on your end. They don't care. However, the only time this is different is if I, the creator, have a video where comments get disabled and I cannot turn them back on, then I have to reach out to Team YouTube support where they will do a manual review. Sometimes that can wind up biased, even if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt it meets all of the requirements and policies that are in place on YouTube. They can still go no and keep it disabled for whatever reason. So it's a lot of it, unfortunately, is a lose-lose situation. I will recommend, however, if you do have that issue with the second half, keep getting someone to review it, because clearly it was unfair if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt and that it does meet all of the policies. And that's when you have to quote policies back at them. And let me tell you, if you are on the smaller scale of a YouTube channel like myself, where you don't have your own representative, it's really hard to convey the issues that you're having when all I'm gonna get is bot responses. It became such a tiring and exhausting experience. I quite literally just gave up on that. So, as I have said, in 2023, I'm not gonna let it bother me. It is still happening. However, I have decided that anytime that comments get disabled, I will be turning them back on, but I will also be keeping a log of every single video, short, or live stream that I do and upload where comments get disabled. I will also be keeping track of how many times they get turned off. Yesterday's short was an amnesia clip called I'm Not Okay, and as far as community guidelines and all that, it meets everything. Like couple would just go, mwah, French kiss, just mwah, chef's kiss, whatever. It's perfect. Just, there's nothing in this short that could possibly go against terms of service or any of that. It's quite literally me walking down a hallway. It's dark and spooky. You don't see anything. There's no demons. There's no gore. There's no swearing. Nothing. If you had to rate this, E for everybody. Yet, as soon as it was uploaded, it got disabled comments. And I couldn't figure out why. So, I decided to do just a quick little, alright, well, let me try something. I took it down and just brightened the exposure a little bit because I felt the video was too dark, and put it back up. When your video is in the checking phase, that's supposedly the AI looking at your video. While it was checking the video, it immediately disabled the comments. Huh? So I turned them back on, going, how can you immediately disable the comments? What about that are you disabling? I can't figure it out. But I'm done trying to figure it out. I'm at that point now where I'm gonna upload whatever because I can't take it anymore, all right? I'm just trying to have fun on this platform. I'm trying to share some really funny snippets and stuff because shorts are the new thing, right? And I want to be able to have all this other content that I have in mind to share with you all and not be so paranoid about the AI coming after my stuff. So if it does happen, like I said, I'm just going to roll with the punches. But if you happen to see it, and maybe I haven't seen it yet, you come across some content and go, hey, Shweebes, your comments are disabled. Please DM me. I will turn them back on. What I've been doing to kind of help counteract that is just auto turning comments back on to allow all comments. And for the record, because I know someone in the comment section is going to say something about this, yes, my entire channel has been set not made for kids when that thing first rolled out. All of my defaults are set to allow comments. Every single default where it goes, should you review each video separately, or do you want to say yes for kids or no for kids? All of them say no, not made for kids. I don't cater to kids. There is a YouTube Kids for a reason. There you go. Just, that is the overall. I'm still exhausted and still kind of over the whole situation because I'm just baffled by it. It's just, I want it to work. I don't want to have to spend unnecessary energy on it. You know, it's frustrating. Quite literally, it's frustrating. Anyways, that's the update with that. You will not see another one of this video until the end of the year. Fingers crossed, because I refuse to let this, all of this, ruin what is going to be an amazing year for myself. And then on. Not just this year, just the future, all right? I am going to be working my butt off to make things so much better for myself. So, there's that. And I hope you all do the same thing for yourself. Thank y'all so much for coming to my TED Talk, my Shweebe Talk. I will see y'all in the next episode. Woo! Yeah!